I'm not jealous of anybody except these girls doing the I can't pay the mortgage this month prank. Where are you finding these men? I'm just wondering.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a new TikTok trend, guys. You know I'm all about those. And in this trend, women prank their husbands by saying that they can't pay their 50% part of the mortgage of the rent. So we're gonna take a look at some of the men reacting to these, and then we'll have a comment. And then, of course, an article story. But the point is that women, guys, are very upset. Why? Well, because where are all those men that are good and are providers? Where are they? Again, let's have a look at some of the reactions.
Baby. I went shopping this month and I don't have enough money to pay our mortgage.
Pay a mortgage for this house?
Yeah. Like I don't have the money. I'm
Did
short.
you go shopping for a different house?
No, I don't have the money to pay the mortgage on this house.
I'm not sure you know how to pay for the mortgage of this house.
I don't have the money. What are we gonna do?
You will never have to worry about paying a mortgage. Not ever.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know why you're suddenly worried about that.
I just spent too much.
That's okay. Don't you worry, the mortgage is paid for.
Okay. Can I?
All right.
Okay.
Do you want another house?
No, this is our second.
Do you want to
house.
have two mortgages?
No.
Because I do not.
I do not. No. Okay, so I'll get a loan from my dad, maybe.
For what? No, nobody needs to be paying for this house except me.
Wow, guys, just so aggressive. His toxic masculinity showing there, his fragile male ego, you know, making an appearance. But no, of course, he's very chill. He says, no, you in fact never have to pay the mortgage because I'm already doing that as the provider. You know, let's check on some more reactions.
So I need to talk to you about something.
What?
I can't help you with this month's mortgage. It's my half.
Your half?
Yeah.
What does that mean? You don't even have halves.
Like, I can't help you this month pay our mortgage.
Okay.
Wow, he was on the brink of giving her a left and a right. Am I right, gentlemen?
Can't help you with the mortgage this month.
Motherfucker, you don't pay shit. You don't pay lights, Wi-Fi, fucking Netflix, none of this shit. I can't help you with the mortgage, motherfucker.
Let's check one or two more, guys, and then we'll move on to the female response of this, alright?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I can't pay the rent next month.
What rent?
Our rent? The apartment?
Oh, that makes 9 months in a row now. Are you videoing? Are you videoing?
Let's check the last one.
Hey, Jaren. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pay the mortgage this month.
Do you even know what a mortgage is?
Yeah, it's the house payment. I checked my bank account and I'm not...
Oh, you checked your bank account.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the percentage on a mortgage of interest? Yeah, who do we go through? Who's our mortgage through?
The lender.
Yeah, a lender that you don't know. You never worry about the mortgage. You just worry about taking care of me and I'll take care of you, okay? Keep doing that thing I like and we're good, alright?
Okay.
Wow, guys, disgusting patriarchy over here. And some of the comments to these videos, I'm gonna just read the comments on one of these videos. Green flags all the way, says one woman. Another one says, is your husband single? Another one asks, what did I do wrong in life? Probably banging like 15 chads, if you ask me. When he said you'll never have to worry about mortgage, I felt so safe and relaxed. Even though I'm not the wife, a heavy load has been lifted. I'll give you a heavy load. Another one says, these videos make me feel No, excuse me, I'm claiming this for me, amen. Another one says, his energy is so masculine and calming at the same time. Lucky you. Yeah, because it's all about luck, guys. This is how women always phrase it. Oh, I just had no luck in the dating game after choosing the wrong guy for 76 times in a row. Another one says, respectfully, he's so handsome and we love a man who takes care of his lady. You will never have to worry about paying a mortgage. Not ever. Had me in tears. There are men who take their responsibilities as a provider very seriously. Another one says, this is the final comment we'll read, and he's hot AF. Some women are just blessed in life. I've never met a man even remotely like this one. I've been expected to pay half the bills in every relationship. Yeah, because you're probably dating the white guys for Kamala crowd, right? And oh, I've never met a man remotely like this one. No, correction, you've never chosen a man like this. What surprises me about these videos, gentlemen, I wanted to comment with you, is that you can go on TikTok, hashtag mortgage, hashtag rent, hashtag 50-50, any of those, and you'll see the responses from men. I haven't stumbled upon one man that is upset or angry or like, oh, what are you doing? And I expected for there to be some guys who are going 50-50. I think I found one man who was going 50-50 with his woman and still didn't get mad and said, okay, I'll cover your half this time. Most men are just the sole providers. They're paying for all the bills, right? I was expecting some rage bait in this video, but no, men are just chill guys and they're already being the provider. You know, and you have all these women here. Where are those men? Where are the good men? I want a provider. They are literally all around you. You are going out of your way to dismiss and circumvent these good men to end up with a bad boy that doesn't even want to pay for your McDonald's Happy Meal. All right. So let's check, guys, some of the female comments to this, and let's see about that.
My mama taught me that if that man is not solving all of your problems, then he is your biggest problem. She also taught me that men should be the 3 Ps: provider, protector, problem solver.
How about penetrator? I think we should add a 4th P there.
I have been loving seeing that I can't pay the mortgage trend with these provider men because they're like laughing. They're baffled. They're like, what do you mean, baby? Like, no. So one guy came on here and he was like, I want to see the 50-50 couples start doing the trend. And you know what? They did. They started doing the trend. I know the economy is hard. I live in California. Trust me, I know. But I feel like after you have kids and at a certain age, like gender roles really do matter.
At a certain age, gentlemen. Meaning, when I was in my 20s, I didn't care about a provider, traditional men with values. No, I was going with the tattooed bad boys so they can spread my legs and pump me from behind. But now that I've come of age and I'm no longer able to secure these guys, now I want the provider. You know, and why don't you pay for all my bills so I can then move on to divorce you and get 50% of it anyway? At this age, they want a provider. Go to hell. We're not your retirement plans. We're not your ATM machines. You can go right to hell.
Some of these guys' reactions are truly like giving me the ick, and I feel like it's rage bait. Like, there's no way that this is real. But the way that these men are reacting is like they do not have a problem-solving bone in their body. One of them was dead ass like, oh my gosh, we need to start packing our bags then. When you're describing what your husband does for you, you should not be describing a roommate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so they want the shocking news, guys. Women want a provider, a leader, a problem solver, and all those other Ps. I mean, all right, we're happy to do it, but do you deserve it, or can you provide something back? Or should we just take your STDs that you have from other men? And again, I tell you guys, I've been browsing these 3 hashtags. It's all men who are providers. This rage bait that she's talking about, men not willing to pay for it, is probably her algorithm, her feminist indoctrinated echo chamber algorithm that is showing her what she needs to see, right? To be a loyal feminist. So I'm not even surprised. But TikTok is literally ruining women. In fact, I saw a comment the other day before we start this last video we have before article. I read a comment the other day, it was on YouTube, by a guy saying that he had a good wife, they were happy together, everything was going fine, she had a little business going, and she started a TikTok account to promote her business. And he shares that it literally took a few months for her to start talking about the patriarchy and how the patriarchy is in everything we do and how all men are manipulative and want to trash women. This woman, guys, we lost her to the TikTok algorithm. So at this point, a woman having a TikTok is a massive red flag for me, massive with capital M. And I think these women should be dismissed because they are brainwashed by this cult. But anyway, let's watch our last TikTok, gentlemen.
So the I can't pay the rent this month 50-50 version is happening right now. And I'm going to tell you the problem with it. The problem is not that these couples are 50-50. I understand. Times are hard. People got to pay bills together because, you know, the math ain't mathin' right. Things are very expensive. Problem with the 50-50 version is the reaction from the men. For the most part, the men in the 50-50 version either don't have a solution to the problem, and they're like looking at their partner like, what do you expect me to do about it? And they just seem disinterested in their partner as a whole. Not asking her, hey, is everything okay? Like, what's going on? We can get through this together, whatever. While on the other hand, the couples who have the partner that, you know, pays the bills, or at least pays, you know, the rent or the mortgage, they're sitting there chilling like, I love you. And you can kind of tell in their response, like, even if we had to pay rent together or the mortgage together, that's not your burden to bear alone. That is the difference.
Yeah, so these women want a traditional provider, gentleman, chivalrous men taken from the 16th century. Meanwhile, these are the same women that will go on dates only to get free meals, that will entertain multiple men at once, that will have a body count in the double upper digit number. You know, these women want the provider. I think that we as men should just tell them, hey, did you know that you can kiss my ass? And that's the response, gentlemen, that these women deserve. But anyway, again, download TikTok, search for these 3 hashtags, mortgage, rent, 50-50, and tell me what you see. Maybe my algorithm is biased as well. But you go check for yourself. Now, let's move on to our article titled, "We dated for 6 months. I never met his family. He got a new girlfriend a week after we broke up. He met his family 2 weeks into dating. Ouch." I, 26 female, was dating a guy, 28 male, for about 6 months. We matched on Bumble. I don't know why people are still matching on Bumble. I don't know, guys. I can't figure that out. Around May, and dated for about 6 months until randomly, out of the blue, he called me claiming he needed to break up. Before we continue, guys, I just want to elaborate a bit more. Bumble and all these are hookup apps. They're nothing more. In fact, you're one of those very few men that still didn't receive the memo. That's all they are. Any woman that is on Bumble is a red flag. Most of them, right? Maybe she's a widow in her 60s in a remote area where nobody knows her. All right, I'll allow it. Use Bumble. But all these young women, I mean, she's 26 and she's on Bumble. What are you doing there? Most of these women, guys, live in metropolitan areas with 7 million people in a city, and you're telling me they need Bumble to meet men? What are you talking about? All right, what are you talking about? These women, guys, I'm not kidding when I say they receive up to hundreds of requests from men. Some want just S3X hookups, others want a relationship. As a woman, even your socials are dating apps, all right? And you have men thirsting for you on Instagram. So why do you need Bumble? Other than just for free validation and to be entertained by multiple men. Not wifey material qualities. I continue now. He said he was having a mental health crisis. How he couldn't give me everything I deserved and how he needed to be alone and work on himself. Guys will be just telling the weirdest shit as an excuse to, I'm just not really that interested in you. Some background is, I never met his family or friends because he wanted to take things slow. However, he met all my friends and met my parents. Well, flash forward to 3 weeks after our breakup, his dad posts on Facebook about his brother's birthday dinner, and my ex is in the photos kissing another girl on the cheek. So not only did he move on in 3 weeks, but she also met his whole family. Can someone please make it make sense? I'm so incredibly hurt right now, and I feel like I'm such a loser. What does that girl have that I don't? I saw a future with him and instead he decides to ditch me for another girl? Well, have at you, some of your own medicine. Because this is how guys feel when from your 20s to your 30s you go a decade banging some dudes that are bad boys. And then when you're 30 you say, you know what? Why don't you start providing and fulfilling my list of 300 demands so we can be together? That's how we feel. You've given your body for free to all these bad boys, you know, dismissing the good men. The good men were there writing the wrong long paragraphs, gifting you flowers just for 5 minutes of your attention. Meanwhile, you were going on a excuse me, you were going on Tuesday night to bang some chat who just said hi to you, you know? And then you come back to us expecting wifey treatment. This is how we feel, in the same way that you feel when a man is providing some other girl with all the things you wanted, without her having to do anything. Meanwhile, you were there for 6 months trying your best, right? So I hope you understand us now. They don't like it, guys. They don't like it. Women will say that men are insecure when they care about body count, but the truth is, women also care in the same way, just in a different aspect, you know. Women care about the attention and the providing that you do. If you try to gift some other women a plushy bear or something, they'll lose their crap. This is why they don't like you liking some other females' posts. They hate for the attention, validation, and resources to be going to some other women. Men don't care so much about those three things. They care more about body count, right? And so you are insecure when you want this. So conclusion of the story, moral of the story, I guess this woman is just insecure. I don't know, guys. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the 50-50 trend and men's responses. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.